Hi, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place. And I have the biggest haul I have ever done before. This is a spring haul. It's also got Easter in it, and I had such a blast. I am in the St. Louis area, and so I got to visit a couple of the shops that I don't ever get to go to, along with Hobby Lobby and Michael's, Walmart, and TJ Maxx. So it's a big haul. Okay. I'm going to try and get through all of it in this video. If you're excited to get some tips on some styling and some ideas, I'm going to hopefully do a tray styling in the near future. One of the things I realized at my other house, every time I go to do something, I keep telling you, well, it happened here too. I was doing the coffee table for my Valentine decor, and I'm like, I really need a tray. I really need a tray. I needed something, and I didn't have it. And I don't know where there are, or else I just never used them before, but I don't think that's the case. I just don't know what's going on with my stuff. But I went tray crazy, and I really enjoyed branching out and trying some different things. So let's get started. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you'll subscribe. I am hoping to reach, I thought I was going to hope for 5,000 subscribers, but I'm going like this right now, up and down, up and down, up and down. Every time I get 3 or 4 more, I lose 7, and I just kind of don't think it's real. So make sure you check and make sure you're still subscribed. And please like my video, comment, and if you have any kind of platform, please share it. You can always share the link. I don't know how you share it on Instagram as far as a link goes, but you can always just do a screenshot and go, hey, check this out, whatever. Okay, here we go. I don't even know where to start. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to start with that because he's so cute. Or she. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, the Home Goods. I was in Wentzville. They had so many really large items for spring and Easter. Well, I already own those topiary Easter eggs, which will be out on my front porch when it gets a little closer to Easter. But I saw this. I am a sucker. Okay, every time I come here, I'm telling you I'm a sucker for something. But I'm a sucker for rain. I am somebody that when they tell me that it's going to rain, I get excited. I love rain. I love thunder and lightning. I love a storm. And I love a little bunny, in this case, maybe a big one, who's in his rain jacket with his umbrella and boots because he's gonna what? He's gonna splash. Oh gosh, I sound like I've been around the little children, right? He's gonna what? Fill in the blank. Help me out with this book. That's what I've been doing. And by the way, before I go one further, we had the baby. The baby was born on the 11th, and it's a girl, and her name is Cecilia Elise. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, back to my story here. I want to jump in puddles. I love splashing in puddles. So anyway, here it is. I can't tell you look at the cottontail and the detail in the back. And I don't know if you're picking up the polka dots. There's little bitty polka dots. Okay, you guys tell me what you think this would be. Listen, I can tell you if you get the catalog Grand and Rod, it would be $179. What do you think? If it's in Front Gate, it's going to be $225. And I'm not putting those places down. I love those stores. I'm just saying we really can get some good deals when we go to the Home Goods and the TJ Maxx. This little guy was $49. Oh my gosh. I paid more for some of the trays over there. And he's so impactful. I'm not sure where I think he could totally go on my screen-in porch. I think I'd really like him there, and I think he'd be safe. So I'm probably going to do that. I would love to put him out on the front porch here, but number one, there's no room, and number two, we're not here that far or all the time, and somebody might take him because he's very lightweight. Now, what's he made of? I think that's like a red. Oh, that was me, baby. She's running to the door. I think it's like a resin. It's definitely breakable, so I'm going to have to be careful on my way home. Okay, boy, I spent a lot of time on that, but I can't help it. Okay, let me go. Let me do maybe some by store. This is kind of interesting. I'll try a little of it. I went to this place called Three French Hens. Oh my gosh, I had my camera going and I had so much video going, and then I got done. People look at you, and you're like, okay, I'll put it away for a minute. And so I am going to go back there, so I may try and get some more and just give you a little glimpse of it. But they have an entire Mackenzie Childs area. When I was thinking totally of you, Liz, if you're watching, which you always do. But they didn't just have the black and white. They had some of the floral Mackenzie Child with the gold. It's beautiful. And then they have a complete navy and white Mackenzie Child. So they have a whole big section of that. But my camera wasn't filming, so we didn't get any of that. But anyway, oh my gosh. What I love about this place is that it's so styled. Everything is styled out. You're picking it, you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm ruining your visual presentation, your visual marketing, right? So you get it home and it's like, wait, what did it look like? You should always take pictures. Take pictures when you go shopping to a boutique that you are buying from, because I don't think that they should have a problem with you taking a picture of their stuff. Sometimes people have problems if you're taking pictures of floral arrangements because, it's almost like a copyrighted artistic painting. But okay, here's what I got there. I picked up two of these just randomly. I just saw them and I thought, okay, I just really liked I love lilac or lavender. I'm not even sure which this is. It probably tells me. Lavender drop swag. Okay, anyway, beautiful. And I've already got one of them hanging up over here, so I guess I'm going to leave it here at this house. I can almost smell it. Look at how beautiful it is. But the prices at a boutique, some of the prices I wasn't super upset about, but this was $29.99 just for one. And you know that if this was over at Hobby Lobby, it might be priced that, but at least once a week or once every other week, you could get it for 40% off. And it's really it's hard. It's hard to deal with. Okay, another floral I got there. I picked up 3 of these, didn't have a clue what I'm going to do with them. They were much better priced, $6.99. And again, it's just lavender. So I got 3 little bundles. I could totally stick them in a little vase and have a nice full thing. I could tie a ribbon around them and maybe put a little tissue on and set it on a tray, to just add a little frill and greenery. But anyway, there's that. So that wasn't a horrible price. And then I bought this. So now I'm going to start doing some comparisons. Every now and then I'm going to do some comparisons. This is really cute. I kind of wanted 2 of them. Actually, yeah, they had a smaller, this was a small one, and then they had a slightly taller one. So kind of like you do graduated candles. I like the pot. It goes anywhere. This is traditional. This is French country. This is coastal. It goes in any decor. Even modern, it will work. And it's just a little boxwood ball that somebody stuck in here. $29.99, and this is not discounted, you guys. Now I'm so accustomed to being at Hobby Lobby and thinking, but it's really only $15. Well, guess what? Here we go, $30. Walmart. You guys, I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been $15. I don't know. It could have been 10. I can't recall. I feel like it's somewhere between 10 and 15. I know I didn't pay $20 per. I know that, so it's less because I picked up 2 of them. Again, a very classic piece. It would go in any decor. And they only had one size. Okay. Okay. These, okay, we're back at the three French hens. I just noted a lot. They had trays of every size. Everything was trayed. I'll tell you the one thing I didn't buy that I wished I could have afforded, if I had random money, like who does? Nobody does. But they're using so many faux books, and most of them are not like full book size. You know what I'm talking about. They're little wood ones, and you can open them up. Sometimes you can't even open up. They're just hollow inside, but they were smaller. So they're not like you're going to find a whole lot of real books that size to fit into a little tray. I'm going to look at them on my way home. I'm going by there because I'll show you something that I bought that I want more of, and I'm going to look at them. But I just have a feeling they were like $12.99 for one little faux book, and you can't do anything with one. You're going to need at least 2 and maybe 3. Okay, what are these? Oh my gosh. Are these daffodil? No. Oh, I know what you are. I can see it. You're just babies of it. But I can't think of what it is. Anyway, it's one of our flowers that they bloom in February, end of February, at least in the Midwest. And look, I mean, you have to pull them up by the bulb. A lot of these things where we live, you can't leave a lot of your tulips and things in the ground or they will die over the course of the next year. You have to pull them up. Sometimes you don't. But anyway, I love this. I love the root, the ball. It just looks so natural. Now I picked up 3 because I didn't think 1 was enough, but they were $13.99 a piece. So now I've got a huge investment here of, like $40 for just this. But it's beautiful and unusual. And I will come back to this. I know me. Don't buy something like this if you think, I don't know what I'm going to do with it or whatever. I'm just going to lay it in a tray. I just think it's beautiful. It will be next to something. If I had a little basket out in my laundry room where my Dutch door is, I'll pretend I've picked some flowers because I don't have any flowers planted there yet. Anyway, I just thought they were lovely, and they bring a little fresh spring in. Okay, last thing from that, oh no, not the last, second to last thing from that store. Okay. I kept seeing, oh my gosh, they had so many of these. I want to say that that's like a 12-inch ring. Probably is. I'm going to get my tape measure out and measure. So I even went on, I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's to see if I could find something similar so I could repeat the look for less. Nothing. I mean, I saw some that I liked at Hobby Lobby, but those were not on sale. So I don't know how often their florals go on sale, but those were not on sale. They had some specific spring ones on sale, so I'll check them next week. But since I only need 2 more, I am going to go back. How much was it? $19.99. So $20 for this. And what can you do with it? I mean, the sky's the limit. You can find 1,000 things to do with it. Anyway, no, I'm not as crazy as I was in my last haul. But one of the things they did, of course, they've got 1,000 of them so they can display them. They hung these around door openings, like, where you don't have a door, but it's going from room to room, and they just kind of framed it. It was very pretty. Sometimes they just put 3 of them connected together, hanging on the wall. Of course, if you did that, put something in the center, which I'm going to show you something very similar to that in a second. They had them under and around every lamp at the base. Now they had some of the candlestick kind of wreaths at some of them at the top of the lamp, right before it goes to the bulb. But I love this. I see olives on it. So I guess I see eucalyptus, I see fern, and I just see a lot of mix in here. Where was it when I fell in love with it? I'm going to show you. Let me grab a a couple things here. Okay. I saw it on a table. I don't know if it was even on a charger. It might have just been on the placemat, but that was there. And then the plate sat on top of it. And okay, are you going to set your table like this and invite people over to eat? No. But if you've got a dining room and you're not having guests and you like your table set like I do, oh, yes, indeed, I am going to do this. You could use a smaller plate. That was a full dinner size plate. And they may have had just a luncheon plate type. You could use a smaller plate and have more of it exposed. Anyway, and then of course you do something else on top of here. I have some chargers that are basically twigs with moss in them. I would never serve dinner with them, but I love setting them in my spring and Easter table. So yes, I only bought 2. So I'm going to go back and pick up 2 more. But I bought 2 thinking, wasn't sure that that's what I was going to do with them for sure. I thought maybe I was going to put them under 2 lamps. But I looked for lamps and I couldn't even find that either. So, okay. Is there anything else from that store? Yes, there is. And there might be a couple other things, but this was the last floral type thing. So I have the Pier 1 little nests with the eggs in them that I put out every Easter. But this just got me. Again, it's up a level. You know, you've got your little nesting eggs in there. There's actually 3. It's hard to see the 3rd. And then this extra little nest here. And just look, I mean, it's just breathtaking. This was only $12.99. Way, way worth it. Way better value for this, in my opinion, than the wreath. But I'm not going to buy a bunch of those. Here's what I might do with it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I don't know if this is made out of iron. So this is one of the other things I bought there. And I bought 2. I bought the slightly smaller one. This, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much it was. I'm embarrassed at the price. Just know it was a hefty price. But I can see this sitting in here on a tray or something, and I'm not even with the other one, or the other one has something else in it. I just find it to be absolutely, I mean, I can't even tell you. And it's partly because this is like forged iron or something. It's very heavy. Okay. I need to move quicker because I can see how long this video is taking. What else? I bought, okay, at that place I bought a few rabbits. They had rabbits galore, as everybody does right now. So I looked for some that I thought were a little unique that I hadn't seen anywhere else yet and not outrageously priced. He's expensive, but he's very heavy. He was $20, 21 basically. So I just love him. He's a bust. I love him. And then I also bought this set because, again, they were different. I hadn't seen anything like that. Look at that little furry thing. It's so adorable. $23.99. So please don't tell me that you found it somewhere else cheaper. Keep that comment to yourself. Okay. Is there anything else from there? I don't think so, but it doesn't matter at this point. I think I'm going to flip over to some other thing that was very interesting. I went to Hobby Lobby. And by the way, if you liked anything that you saw in my basement Christmas tour, most all of that was from Michael's. If your Michael's still has Christmas stuff, it's 90% off. The Michael's up here had almost everything I bought. It's kind of breaks your heart because you spent all that money. I mean, and I don't need it now, but wow. Okay, so I was at Hobby Lobby and I saw this and I thought, how cute. I mean, I would put that on my front door instead of a wreath. I would put that over a mirror. I actually held it up over a picture frame. You know, the frame is out here and the picture's behind it. but the background was kind of cool with it. Or it could just go on a wall. It's adorable. This was, what, 40% off of $29.99. So not, probably around $17. Okay, look at this. What? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. Slightly bigger. The wreath, much thicker. The bunny, definitely bigger and maybe a little cuter, maybe not. There's not a cottontail on that one. And there's no whitewash on this. Look at the ropes. A nice, really thick rope and this little string. This one is, I thought, a higher quality. So $34.99, 40% off, Michael's. Or maybe theirs was 50% off right now because it's spring or Easter. I don't know. Basically, you guys, maybe a $2 difference, maybe, or the same price. Which one do you like? I mean, they're both cute. Don't get me wrong. They are both cute. But I can tell you just by substance, this is a much better product over here. Okay. Why did I buy two when they're the same? Because I have the two houses. And I thought I did it to show you, but I thought that's okay. All right, and I don't think I have any more like show and tells like that. So let me go rabbit crazy for a second and I'll show you my rabbits. You saw two of them. Oh, I didn't tell you anything was from Amazon. I picked this little guy up from Amazon. I mean, I don't even know what he's for. For me, this is another perfect one where you take your rings off and set them in there. It's just the perfect size. Put this by your sink. And if you're doing dishes or somebody's putting makeup on or whatever, he's a ring holder. He's a little small for a business card, I think. But another cute idea would be to put this, if you've got company, you put a chocolate or two on here and put that at the bedside table. I just love it. It doesn't even have to be Easter to use this guy, especially if you have a French country house. We still got some packing on him. Oh, well, I'll get that out later. Adorable. And I think it was like $6.99. Okay, another bunny. Well, I have a bunny over here. I see he's got a lily on it. I sure thought I had more bunnies, but I tried not to. I picked this up for a couple reasons. It's got my romancing the home feel to it, and I just kind of loved it. I love the lily. To me, this is a very, it pushes the resurrection to me, because when I see a lily, I think of the resurrection of Jesus for Easter. So, and they have a lot of He is Risen at Home Goods and Michael's. TJ Maxx, I didn't see so much, but they had a whole lot of, if you want a flag that says He is risen or worthy is the Lamb, they have it, especially at Michael's. Every bunny, welcome again. A very cute, this is like a parchment paper put on a little, it kind of reminds me of a little washboard. It's not, it doesn't have the ripples on it, but it's got a little stand. So I'm not sure where I'm putting it, but it's going back to my other house. And I think there's just one more bunny over here besides a wreath and things that have bunnies on them, of course. Oh, I found this one last night at Home Goods. I'm very picky about the bunnies because I have enough. I really do. So $12.99. I just think he was cute. I like him or her. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Okay, what else have we got here? I don't want to slow down. Okay, I was at another boutique in town here. I love this boutique. So these caught my eye. They were $14. I love the depth of color. I love it. And of course, it's lavender. So I bought 3 bunches of those. Another investment. But I'm looking for the tray I had them in, and I'm not seeing it. I'll be right back. You guys, my biggest haul ever video is just too long. I could not chop it down to 42. That's my absolute maximum time. And I didn't even have my intro and outro on there, so it was an hour. So I'm cutting it in half, so come back for the next part. It's just as good as the first part. Always throwing in some styling tips, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please give me a like, comment, share, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you join me. And if you are subscribed, every now and then just check out to make sure you still are. I'll see you very, very soon, maybe even tomorrow. Bye.